Welcome everybody. I'm so pleased that you joined Empower Destiny because history doesn't equal destiny. In other words, Empower Destiny is about discovering and living your destiny and your life success roadmap of how to make your dreams come. There's nothing more important in life than living a meaningful, purposeful, and impactful life in order to make an impact for yourself, your family, your community, and really the world. So this is all about you being able to start aligning your values with your mind and your mind with your heart, and ultimately your mind and heart will ultimately determine and make sure that you follow through and apply it by taking and making the right actions every single day. I can promise you here at the YKM, we live and breathe integrity, trust, and partnership. And this initiative will not be possible without you and your generous support. And by generous support, I truly mean your engagement, your willingness to really walk the talk and contribute to this life-giving community that will your life and everybody else around you better, healthier, happier, longer, and stronger, guaranteed. So what is Empower Destiny really? First and foremost, your journey is your destiny. In other words, whatever you face, it's the process that you go through that makes you grow. As I always say, the Why Knowledge Matters podcast and the YKM is all about you making you grow. Because life, and that's so important, life is not meant to be easy. Life is meant to make you grow. And in order to make you grow, you have to have an engagement, an intellectual, a physical, a spiritual, and an emotional engagement in order for you to apply and really transform your life in the way you think is best. That's what we are going to do, because here you learn tangible and implementable steps in order to make your life truly a masterpiece. And not just your life, but everyone else, because you will start expanding your sphere of influence. And that's really Stephen Covey. That's what makes the difference. And what you learn here, and that's what Stephen Covey was elaborating and putting forward when he wrote the book First Things First and 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. It's all about that you start living in the second quadrant. That is, do the important stuff for you, but not the urgent ones. What does this mean? Important means is that you do stuff that are truly in alignment with your values and beliefs and your family around you. In other words, you invest your time, your money into what's most dear to you. And if you start living truly according to your values, oh boy, work, life in general becomes simply a blast, simply a joy and satisfaction that you will experience. And that's what we're going to do in Empower destiny, because again, your history doesn't equal your destiny. However, and that's why we lay a huge focus on mindset, is that mindset equals destiny. No matter what you cultivate in your mind, it will ultimately manifest in your life. That is really key. If you think about this, it's really, really straightforward. Whatever decision you take, ultimately, your life, the present life, is the total of the decision that you took so far in your life. Of course, you can't really quantify it, right? But when you really think, looking back and really connecting the dots together, then you can truly tell, yes, I'm right now here at the place because I did this and that. And I cultivate mostly positive, neutral, or negative thought. And that's ultimately how your life looks like right now. But the good thing is, if you, for example, were very negative, as I was, when I was young, I was really, really negative. I really had a hard time. I saw everything I encountered through a negative lens. I had really a hard time to connect to people. And anything that ultimately I made in my life, when I look back, was really the goal was to meet my human identity needs, was having a sense of security, being just in the world and feeling like accepted. Secondly, I was striving and looking forward to really connect with people, so connectedness. Thirdly, I was looking for recognition, that people recognize me and accept me the way I am. And then lastly, the action was really a way of me achieving the security, the connectedness, and the recognition. And my action was focused on sports. I loved it because I thought that through being successful as a hockey player, I will be able to get the security that I feel like worthy no matter what. To really connect with people, that I will be respected and also be recognized, right, as an athlete. Okay, so that's really what we're going to dive into it throughout this whole process. We will start meeting and really deciphering what really your human identity needs are, because they are universal. However, every culture expresses its human identity needs in a different way. For one, it can be fishing. For another one, it could be engineering. For even another one, it could be swimming or whatever it is, right? But what's important, underlying, what drives our needs, what drives us, whatever we do, are fundamentally the human identity needs. That drives us. We want to have a sense of security, just ontological security, right? Just being alive, like this security of, yes, we continue. Secondly, we want to connect. Thirdly, we want to be recognized, and ultimately we want to take action in order to really meet those core values. And once we meet those 4 pillars of these human identity needs, then we have space ultimately to make meaning, because we as human beings, we are fundamentally human seekers and human meaning makers. Whatever we face, we are constantly making and seeking meaning in one way or another, whether it is consciously or unconsciously. And that's what we are going to do here in Empower Destiny, because you will start learning and getting the tools and strategy in order to really make your life what it is meant to be. That's living and executing your dreams. Most importantly, it's about the process and who you become through this process, and not the end goal. Because if you achieve it, no matter what, you won't be happy. What really makes you happy is progress. And that's what we are going to do in Empower Destiny. Every single week we meet in person and we empower each other, and we implement the tools and strategies provided in this almost 100 pages booklet that you can work through every single day and support each other. And in order for us to improve, to really implement these strategies, because if you start implementing these strategies on a day-to-day basis, you will already see and experience tangible, I promise you, tangible progress after a couple of weeks. And ultimately, we want to create and make connections beyond borders and beyond continent. That's empower destiny, because your destiny is in your hands. I can't wait to welcome you in this life-changing program and work with you on a weekly basis in order for you to make this world and this life, your life, and all the other lives more giving, loving, and satisfying. What if you turn hardship into greatness, anger into serenity? Everything changes.